Okay, we are back. I hope you enjoyed that video of a first grader showing us how to input classroom or her own very own data. You can tell that she was pretty excited and pretty proud of herself. And I think it's a great lesson for all of us. A lot of times teachers will say, I can't have them do that. But if we allow them to participate in some adult activities, such as inputting their own data, I think you'll be quite surprised. And basically, that is our role as educators, is to create independence in our students and to be transparent with their growth and where their struggles may lie. So here we go. Quicksort. Really huge piece. Really huge piece to our coaching role, and that is looking at student work. We call this a quick sort because that's exactly what it is. It won't take more than 10-15 minutes for teachers to dig deep with the student work and make decisions based upon what they're seeing. So if you can get a grade level together, a grade level of teachers together, that's super awesome because lots of rich conversation takes place. But if you only have time for one teacher to do this, it can be very beneficial. So the first thing you're going to want to do with a quick sort is ask the teacher which of the 8 standards that we're looking at a certain test would they like to take a closer look at. And a lot of times teachers will pick that standard that has been taught pre to post, and we're looking for those students who still are struggling through it. So let's say they pick power standard number 6, fractions on a number line. That is where our eye will go. That is only the place we will talk about, power standard number 6. All other standards we're not looking at. We take that standard and we sort it into 2 piles very quickly. A pile of correct and a pile of incorrect. Once we take that incorrect pile, we're going to sort that into misconceptions. This incorrect pile can be divided into 3 separate piles. Hey, this might be a pile of almost there. Maybe there's a pile, you know what? They got it all right. They just didn't label it. This is my I didn't label it pile. And then maybe there is another pile where you can't even tell what the student is thinking. Maybe it's, you could tell they don't have a clue what they're doing. So you now have an incorrect pile that is split into 3 different piles and allowing for conversation with that teacher. Which pile does she want to take a closer look at? We take that pile and we talk about the misconceptions. We actually have a sheet where you can quickly write down what is the general misconception, or be specific which students have different struggles within this problem. Now let's take that pile of, oh, these students forgot to label. How are we going to address that need? Well, quite possibly the teacher will say, you know what, tomorrow morning when I get in, I'm going to grab these 4 students and we're going to take a look at this problem, and we're going to talk about the importance of labeling. And that the next time they take this test, what are they going to do? They're going to label. So that is an intervention that took 30 seconds. But we want teachers looking at these misconceptions and having conversation around how they might address the instruction next time, or what kind of intervention group they might gather, how they might teach this differently. Those are valuable, powerful conversations because we're not going to let students slide. We've taught it. They're still not getting it. What are we going to do about it so that they are successful? So I love this. I, again, have a real quick video of a 7th grade teacher going through a quick sort with his coach. So take a look at that and we'll meet back here in a few. Thanks.